Usually when I've seen a trailer for a film, as many times as I have this one, I get so fed up and frustrated and just turned off by it, I give up on watching the movie entirely. And why did I not this time? Well, we'll find out. So I saw Drop today. Now, Drop is a new film directed by Christopher Landon, who happens to be the son of the famous Michael Landon. And Kitty, what are you doing? You mean with the Kitty? There she is. She wants to get involved. You didn't see the movie. Now, Drop is a new cell phone thriller starring Megyn Kelly-ish, whom we will refer to as Megan Fahey for the sake of protecting the innocent. Also starring Brendan Sklenar and Violent Bean. Drop tells the story of a woman going for her first date with a man she's been talking to on the interwebs for months. She hasn't dated in years. She's a victim of a former abusive relationship. She gets convinced to do this thing. She ends up at the restaurant to meet this guy. He shows up. They get to chatting, and she starts getting these mysterious messages on her phone. And these messages become increasingly threatening in nature. Turns out she basically is getting coerced and blackmailed, essentially, to do some nefarious things, which, spoiler alert from the trailer, to kill her date. Otherwise, her son will be killed. Her son, who is at home with her sister, being babysat. She is encouraged to check her security cameras on her phone, which she does, and finds a masked killer there waiting to do some dirty deeds if she doesn't comply with her instructions. So why did I see this movie? Well, because Megan Fahey is hot as hell. Why do I call her Megyn Kelly-ish? Because she looks like Megyn Kelly almost to a T. She could be her younger sister and looks as equally good. Oh my God. And she's actually quite a great actress, I think. She does a great job with this film. Brandon Sklenar, S-K-L-E-N-A-R, Sklan. Come on, guys. What happened to having professional acting names? It's just your actual birth name doesn't quite work out so well. He plays just a real genuine nice guy here on this date. Top notch, just average Joe. Nothing special as far as his acting performance goes, but just a real likable guy, right? Violent Bean, interestingly enough, because Megan's character is named Violet. But the woman playing the sister, who is named Violet, it's not named Violet. Her name's Jen. Plays the sister. She's basically a lot of the MVP of this film, kicking ass, trying to protect little son at home when shit hits the fan. And this is a real solid thriller. I'll give it to this one for some quality filmmaking gimmickry. And what do I mean by that? Well, the opening sequence for the title credits was really creative, I thought. You're basically flying through a black screen and all of these objects are coming at you, and some of them are exploding in front of you. It could be silverware, it could be wine glasses, it could be shot glasses full of alcoholic beverages. I don't drink. Really kind of some cool imagery, and then you open up with in the midst of a violent sequence, which has repercussions later until you jump into the movie. And then you have some really cool graphic work in which the incoming text messages on the phone giving her the instructions and orders are portrayed on the screen. So it's not just, hey, every time a message comes in, boop, boop, I'm going to pick up the phone and look at it. There's plenty of that already. Drove me nuts in the trailer because they're doing hey, my phone's on silent, but it's doing that vibrational thing every time a message comes in, and they actually play it almost to the effect of it's part of the background music. It really started turning me off. If it wasn't for the star, I would not have seen this one. But the way that they portray that as text on the screen and pictures and images around her, so she's not constantly having to pick up and look at her screen, pick up and look at her screen, and the camera actually having to show that. There's also a couple interesting shots as far as the camera work during some of the more action-y type scenes in the film, which I thought were kind of well handled, visually stimulating. One aspect of this movie that was bizarre to me is I checked the runtime both before and then after I watched it just to confirm. This film comes in at a brisk hour and 35 minutes. So you put the credits in there, boom, you're looking at an hour 30 if you're lucky. This is the first time I will ever say that a movie that ran for an hour and a half felt like a 2-hour film without saying it's a bad thing. I don't feel like the film dragged, but it definitely felt longer than it actually was. I don't know, but it's like I kept thinking I wanted to check my watch because like this should be like bam, 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 zoom, go right through and be done, right? It didn't happen. It just like it kept going, but it didn't drag. I can't explain that one. Jacob Robinson plays her son, Toby. He's like on the spectrum or something. He's an adorable little kid. He gives himself, and he's very briefly in it in the beginning and in the end, basically. But he's adorable. He brings a lot of little heart to the film, and yeah, it was really good to see. And I like that part of it too, because he could have just been easily just like kind of not even a side character, just like a presence there. Oh, I got this young son. Okay, cool. I'm going to give this one a recommendation for anybody that's interested. If you've been on the fence about it, I quite liked it. It's one of those movies where you're watching a main character that's in this impossible situation and wondering how they're going to get out of it, what they're going to do. And it provided the proper measure of tension, and something thrillers today are sadly lacking. So, have you seen Drop, or did you drop it? Let me know in the word box if you've seen it. You gonna see it? Do you want to see it? If you saw it, what'd you think about it? It's dialogue. We lack it around here. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.